Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Dolls and Queens Talk Show. The Dolls and Queens Talk Show is a non-biased platform created for the expressions, experiences, and education about body enhancements of any kind. I'm sure there's something you would like to know. Come on, let's go to the DQ Lab. Today's DQ Lab fact is, see what we're going to learn today. A suggested coping mechanism for celebrities dealing with fame. Stay grounded while you cope with fame. Stay in touch with the people who knew you before this all started. It's important to remember where you came from and who was there for you when it was simply just another day. With that being said, let's meet today's guest. Today's guest is none other than Raphael RJ2. You say, it's all in a name. When I think of Raphael RJ2, I kind of think of Star Wars and adventure and things like that. But let me tell you what, this guy is multi-talented. He's probably better than Luke Skywalker himself. He is a producer, an engineer, CEO, multi-platinum. He won a Grammy for the artist, Lil Wayne. Whoa. Let me introduce him to you. We're going to talk to him about all kinds of stuff today. We're going to tap into the universe with Mr. RJ2 of Beats How You Want Them. Come on up here, Raphael. Hey! Oh, good to see you.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. Say hi to everybody.
How y'all doing, dolls and queens? What's up?
Give us some tunes, dolls and queens.
Dolls and queens, I love this show. Better tune in. You better know.
Woo! I love it. We got lots of questions for you today.
Oh, ask
them.
Ask away. Ask away.
Okay, well, welcome to the show. Let's get started. I'm going to start in with this. How many musical notes do you actually produce?
All of them.
All of them?
I do everything. I play every instrument too. I'm not great at everything, but I'm great enough to make a loop out of it.
You have a lot of talents there.
Oh, thanks to God. Yeah, the gifts.
Yes. So tell us, I did tell everybody real quick about you doing this Produce with Lil Wayne, but before we get in that, tell me a little bit, how did you get started and where did all this come about? And the RJ2 thing, where did that name come about?
So RJ2, my name is Raphael Johnson II. So artists, I'm gonna give you this game real quick. Copyright your names. I didn't listen to my manager. His name is Fiend, used to rap with No Limit. He was telling me, go ahead and get your name patent. The name was just regular RJ2, Raphael Johnson II. Mm-hmm. I had to go Raphael RJ2 because somebody took the RJ2. I didn't listen to my manager. So listen to your manager.
Listen to your manager.
Yeah.
So that's where the name came from your family history there.
Mm-hmm. Raphael Johnson II.
When did you get started in the industry or know that you could sing and all these talents, you know, these musical notes? Where did all that
Actually, seeing my oldest brother, Roby Peoples, Monroe, Louisiana, I saw him perform, and he had to go to school with bodyguards. He had to elbow girls to get him off him. I was like, you know what? Hey, I like all them girls coming at him. So, you know, he taught me my first 2 notes on the keyboard ever since then. I was like 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
Ever since then, I've been doing it, you know.
Did you ever imagine that happening? I mean, was that a goal or a dream? Once you seen him do that, what did you say? What came across you?
I was like, I want to be like my big brother Roby, you know what I mean? And, you know, and I got into it and started singing, and I just loved it. I loved how it made people feel. You know, seeing the reaction, seeing the crowd, you know. Yeah. And I just love it. I love what I do.
You love what you do. And you just keep doing a great job at it.
Oh, appreciate you.
Now talk to us about this Lil Wayne thing and the Grammy. I mean, that had to be huge.
That was actually
it's still huge, because to win a Grammy is like, oh my God.
That was real huge. It's so it's Beats How You Want Them. It's me, my cousin Rodney Young, and my brother Al, which is King Al Hefner by his handle name, and Rodney the Boss by his handle name. So my manager, Musa, I have 2 managers. I have Fiend and I have Musa. Musa had an idea for, remember the song Nina Simone, Misunderstood?
No, sing it for me.
Lord, don't let me be misunderstood. You got to hear the record. It's real
my
dope. Nina
goodness.
Simone is amazing.
Okay.
When he had that idea, Rodney is so amazing with samples. Musa gave it to him. Rodney making the beat, chopping it up, doing everything, and Wayne heard it, and it was history. Wayne is amazing, though. He's amazing. And they did the song, and next thing you know, Rodney was like, check the mail. I checked the mail, and it says, you've been nominated. Because, you know, you got to get nominated first. You've been nominated. You've been invited to the Grammys. So we ended up going to L.A. I think the Grammys was in L.A. at that time. It was unreal because I come from Monroe, Louisiana. High crime rate. They call it gun row. You know, high crime rate. In fact, I'll give you some history. Me and Rodney actually got shot at before we even got up there. So
before you got to the Grammys?
Yeah, I could have lost my life. Like, in fact, the guy was shooting at me. And
while you were going to the Grammys?
Oh no, this is before we even went there.
Okay.
And he thought he hit me. So we got clothes hangers out there in Louisiana. I'm running and boom, I got hit by the clothes hanger and my hat flew off. I guess the guy thought he shot me in the head. But the crazy part was he actually got out the car, came over there to dome check me. He was trying to make sure I was dead. So some said, keep your eyes open. So I kept my eyes open and didn't blink. So he just put his gun up and took off. Rodney was in the canal ditch, you know, and this is before we even went to the Grammys. So it was almost a chance it wasn't gonna be no Beats How You Want 'Em, you know? When me and Rodney was on the red carpet, this was before we won. We was Wayne, Baby, my manager, Musa and Fiend, me and Rodney. We was on the red carpet. We was looking around because all the people were screaming for us, right? And I looked at Rodney and I said, we don't supposed to be here, right? You know, because where we come from. People said we was not going to make it.
Wow.
You know, and we proved them all wrong. I remember these producers, me and Rodney was taking everybody's business, but we were so green. We were just happy. We was like, oh, we love what we doing. I always try to empower people. You have it in you. You just have to get it out. You can't have people around you that's going to belittle you or say, you can't do this. You can't.
Yes.
And you notice the ones who say that? You know who the ones who say that? The ones that not doing nothing?
They're not doing it.
You never see a millionaire tell you that. If you tell a millionaire right now, hey, I'm about to do my show. Oh, really? How can I invest in it? You tell somebody that's just at home, they're going to say, oh, you crazy for dolls and queens. What's that? But as soon as you turn to the next Oprah, which I believe you will be,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And y'all heard me say it in verse. You know, I believe in this show, your character, everything about you. I really believe strongly that this show will impact lives. Because think about it, the topics you're talking about, it's young ladies right now insecure about their bodies. It's young ladies right now that were insecure about their bodies. They end up going to Columbia getting their body done, and it didn't turn out the way they thought it was.
That's true.
And they're sitting at home having questions. Dolls and Queens will answer every question for you.
That's
you know, and that's why I like this platform, and I really appreciate you for even inviting me to this platform.
Oh, wow. Thank
you. To even get
a
male perspective on it, because, you know, I deal with a lot of women, you know, that do that. And I'm attracted to both natural and, you know, ladies that enhance their bodies.
That's going to be my next question. You know, would you allow body enhancements? And if so, which part of the body? And, you know, again, would you feel that on a woman that would need to be enhanced? But before that, let's explore yet another flavor with RJ2 when we return.
My name is Alyssa Waters, and I am the owner and founder of Waters of Wisdom, Life, and Spiritual Coaching. I guide you to the realization that you are the hero of your own story. Whether it's finding your voice and owning your narrative, or going through a career change, or working on self-confidence and self-esteem, I am your personal growth partner.
Back to the Dolls and Queens Talk Show. Again, let's continue our interview with this Mr. Wonderful RJ2 of Beats How You Want 'Em. We left off and I was asking you about body enhancements and asking you which part of the body that, if on a woman, you would be interested in enhancing.
Yeah.
Is there any?
I mean,
and would you pay for a woman to have a body enhancement procedure?
That's a good question about paying for it. I mean, if it's my woman, of course, if she just wanted it so bad and it's like mentally messing with her, she's like, oh, I gotta get this done, please. Boom, I'll hook her up or something like that. But as far as my favorite body part, look, I got a foot fetish. So as long as them look good, this can be small, this can be big. The butt can be small, the butt can be big. You can be olive oil, you can be, I ain't gonna say precious, but I mean, I still gotta get attracted, but that's what I like,
But if the feet is good, you're good.
Oh, I'm good regardless. Yeah, as long as that's good.
You got to be good,
ladies, you gotta take care of them feet. You gotta take care of them feet. It says a lot about you as a woman.
Wow.
I can't be putting no rocks in my mouth,
Oh, you guys were let in on a secret about RJ too.
Hey.
So women, you guys want to talk to him, be mentally strong, and also have those feet done.
You gotta have team pretty feet. Come on, we got. But as far as like you getting your bodies done and all that, just be safe about it. Be safe.
Yeah. Safety is first.
You know what's crazy, right? A girl got her teeth done, right? I remember what I liked about her the most was her huge gap. She had a huge gap. She used to cry about it, but I fell in love with her because of the gap. So sometimes you have to be careful with that, because you're unique. Yeah. You're unique. If you got a birth defect or a flaw, which I find flaws are beautiful, even like women who have kids, I like seeing a little stretch mark, you know what I mean? Wow. Because it's like you're, first off, a real woman, and
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, yeah, you're a real woman. I know you had kids,
right.
And, you're unique. Be yourself. But if you feel like if you're in the entertainment industry, I got a lot of clients that do music and singers and rappers. I get it. These labels pressure you saying, hey, you got to look a certain way. So that's very understandable. I look at that as an investment versus, the mental aspect. If you got little small, hey, you got men like me that like that too.
Oh, wow.
Whether you got the huge African ones, hey, I like that too, as long as you take care of yourself. Just be you. I like all type of women, but remember, it's the mental though. The mental. You can
what gets you.
You can be you can look like Beyonce, and if you got a messed up attitude, I will never call you again. Wow. I will ghost you. Wow. Unless you got super cute feet, then I probably won't ghost you again. But
the feet, women, the mind and the feet.
Yeah, shoe shopping, everything. But let's now I gonna pay for that. And the pedicures, and the pedicures, I pay for that all day. But the body enhancement, we have to be in a relationship to where you're just like really insecure, which I'm gonna show you how much I love you, by the way. So you might not be insecure about it because I'm gonna kiss wherever you feel you don't like. Ooh. And let you know that it's beautiful. Oh, wow. So you might not have to get that done anyway.
Ooh, that's too hot for dolls and queens, y'all.
I'm just saying, you might not have to get it done anyway. But if you just insist and it's just bothering you mentally, and you say, boom, I will actually go with you to wherever we gotta go to make sure I'm there for you mentally and physically, because it can be hard. Things can go wrong. Things can go right, but things can go wrong. And you need somebody to be in your corner to say, it's okay. I'm here for you, Even though it was your choice, I will go there and support you.
Wow.
Men
like you are very few and far to find. So that says a lot.
And I'm not just saying this stuff. I'm not even saying this about the camera. This is like literally me. Wow. You can go to my social media. I preach it all the time.
Wow.
You got to be mentally.
What is your social media, by the way? Where can they find you?
Raphael RJ2, RAPHAEL, and then RJ2.
Okay.
The number 2, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I need to make sure they are able to find you, because after this conversation, honey, your followers may just double, triple, quadruple.
Hey, let's bring it up. We want all the smoke. We got so many great things going on, www.raphaelrj2.com. You can book me there. We also shoot some of the amazing music videos. We do photography, artwork, logos. I'm talking about the whole 9 yards. And, artists that I work with, we try to get them music placements on major television, film, video games. Partnered up with Charlie Mack, and we have other companies too, like Music Mogul, Chris Gotti. Okay. He has Adventures Music. We teamed up with him. We teamed up with Dame Dash, with Blue Rock. Okay. So we're doing a lot.
Sounds exciting.
And we teamed up with Dolls and Queens now. So.
Of course. Yes. Yay. Great. I'm just grateful for you on the platform. You visited, and we've got more coming your way. We will find out what other dolls and queens have to say when we return with RJ2. Welcome back to the Dolls and Queens Talk Show. With all that's been shared by our wonderful guest today, Raphael, RJ2, let's consult the DQ advisors. Hello, DQ advisor. Welcome to the show. What's your flavor today?
Hey, how you doing? My name is John. I'm calling from Kentucky, and I just have a question for R2. Here's my question. I got a young lady down that I'm dating. She's there's quite a few years between us, and so we grew up in different environments, different just societies different, and she's been entertaining the thought of getting body enhancements. Now I like her just the way she is, but I want to make sure that, like how you say, that I'm offering that support. So if you could give me some advice on how I can be supportive of her wants and her needs, but also translating the fact that to me she's perfect how she is already.
Well, you just have to keep translating that. Like if she wants to do it and she just wants to do it, and no matter how many times you give it a hint, hey, she's gonna do it anyway, with or without you, brother. So the best thing you can do is support it. Like you said, y'all have a age gap. Hopefully she will take your advice because of the age gap. But then again, like I say, they're gonna do what they want to do regardless. I've seen it happen too many times. You just got to be there with her through the good and the bad, if the bad happens. But we're gonna pray for the good. But if the bad happens, be there for her mentally and don't judge her. Don't throw it in her face like, I told you so. But if you don't want it to happen, you better get the love and you better get the kissing them little flaws. If she got a flaw on right here on her shoulder, kiss that flaw every day and say, I love you the way you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to change. This is what makes you unique. Do that right there, brother, and you got it. I'm telling you.
Now, where are you calling from, caller?
Now, I'm calling from Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kentucky. Thanks for calling in.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, DQ advisor. Welcome to the show. What's your flavor today?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Chris. I'm calling from Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey, Chris from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, my question is, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about, on the male side, I see the fellas is going out and getting enhancements, and not like, the BBLs, but they're getting the abs, and getting the teeth removed and putting the pretty white ones in there. And I'm just, do you have a recommendation on a good doctor that you guys might know, that somebody I could look up, or certain things that I should pay attention to when I'm doing the vetting process and figuring out who I want to choose to go up under the knife with?
That's a tough one because I don't use any doctors for it. I'm happy with myself. But if you do, just really study it, look this person up, see how much it costs, because some people will get you. And then you got to look at yourself too, you may not even need it. I mean, like me, look at me, I ain't got no hair on my head, but I wear it well, I mean, during the pandemic, I wanted to grow it out to see if I still had it, and I did do it. Let's just say I had
a full...
Oh, it definitely grew.
Okay.
But let's just say I would have had to put a weave right there in that little spot right there.
Okay.
But being that said, I'm happy with myself. I have flaws. I'm not perfect. If you don't need it, don't do it. But if you just feel strongly like, hey, I got to do this. Mainly guys, what we have trouble with is actually the hair. We get insecure about it. We be like, oh my God, I'm going bald, or like me, I got a struggle beard, but I make that thing work. It's just how you swag yourself.
Right.
If you have that confidence, you can go in there with a crazy looking beard. I done pulled girls with a crazy beard with paint all on me. It's how you talk. It's how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
The best enhancement you can get is enhancing your life. Stability.
I hear that.
Make sure you're working. Make sure you have a nice amount in your bank account. Trust me.
Ooh,
when you have money in your bank account, you best believe it's gonna be hard for somebody to down you.
Enhance yourself. That's the best advice I've heard yet.
Enhance yourself, and everything else is gonna follow, brother. Because trust me, you can have no hair on your head because it can't grow, and you can have $1 million in the bank account. You're gonna sit in that thing with a cigar and say, yeah, I know who I am.
Exactly.
Well, what could you do for me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So do that.
Did he answer your question, caller?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, thank you for calling. Hello, DQ advisor. Welcome to the show. What's your flavor today?
Hi, dolls and queens.
Hi, how are you?
My name is Dyson Nichols.
And where are you calling from, Dyson?
I'm out of Arizona.
Okay, come and give RJ your question, please.
RJ, I got a question. I want to know, is it hard to deal some of the females you're dealing with while you're doing your producing thing?
No.
When they have like body enhancements, is it hard to deal with them? Is it hard to stay focused?
No, not at all. Like it's not hard to deal with the women. I just cut them off quick. Like you protect your peace at all times.
Yes.
Protect your peace at all times. We grown. If you treat me wrong the first time, I mean, you probably do it again or whatever. You know, it's like we're grown. You know what you're doing. So you know, my time is so valuable that I can't have anybody wasted. So you know, if somebody's wasting your time, you know, hey, don't be afraid to cut people off. That's one of the best lessons I learned when I turned, you know, my age. It's like, man, I'm like, I wish I'd have known this earlier, you know. I always worried about people's feelings and how they feel, but they never worried about mine. So now I just cut people off real quick, you know. And what was the other thing you asked me now? You said something about body enhancements?
Correct. Body enhancements. I just wanted to know, was it hard to, you know, is it strictly business? Or you know, or do you get to dip and dab a little bit?
Well, I mean, as far as like ladies with body enhancements, I mean, it's however they present themselves to me, whether they come with a body enhancement or whether they come like olive oil, you know, and they just all skin and bones, you know, it's really the mental. I'm a sapiosexual, so I fall in love with the mental over the physical first. You know, the physical is a add-on. So whether they looking like a Beyonce or whether they looking like an olive oil, you know, if their mental is great, I'm going to take it as is, you know. They just have to be right in the head. That's it. They have to be right. And they got to be willing to learn too, you know, and I'm willing to learn from them as well. You know, we just got to be in it together, in other words.
Okay, did he answer your question?
Right. Okay, thank you, Dawson, for me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. So our final prognosis today with RJ2 is safety.
Yes, safety.
Success.
Mental stability.
Mental stability today. Mind over matter.
Yes.
Protect your peace.
Upgrading, not just financially, but your body, everything. You know, like meaning like go to the gym. Because I forgot, I keep forgetting about this. Some women go for the weight. I forgot about that part.
Okay.
Ladies, get them squats. You got to put that work in. I know some women that go get their body done and come back and they got even bigger.
Wow.
Yeah, $20,000 gone.
That does happen because
I forgot about that part.
Well, they do tell you that once you do have the surgery, the lipo and things like that, the fat will go other places as well.
Yeah.
I've just been able to kind of keep it all together. I mean,
You look amazing.
Thank you, but
You got to do the work though, ladies. Hit that gym.
Yeah.
Health is wealth.
Well, I'd like to thank you, RJ,
I appreciate you
for filling us in on all of your successes, what's coming, the Grammy, everything. It's just been a very delightful
Nah, this has been
time.
amazing. Dolls and queens.
Hey.
Yeah.
Single coming soon, you guys.
Woo. Dolls and queens.
Thanks for being a part of the Dolls and Queens Talk Show.
Yeah.
Up next, the Dolls and Queens Beauty Bar Tip of the Week.
Hey everyone, my name is Kayla Queen. I'm the host of the Dolls and Queens Talk Show. I'm personally inviting you or someone you may know who's had any type of body enhancements or would like to have body enhancements to join our show for the new season. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Tattoos, veneers, body piercings, male by day, female by night. It doesn't matter. I love you anyway. Love the skin you're in.
Welcome back to the Dolls and Queens Talk Show. Let's introduce this week's Beauty Bar Tip winner. This week's Beauty Bar Tip winner is Ashley from San Bernardino, California. She says, get into juicing. In the Australian issue of Vogue, models say, by putting your fingers into lemon halves for 5 minutes, this can instantly lighten your nail beds. Congratulations, Ashley from San Bernardino, California. You are the winner of this week's Beauty's Bar Tip. You will receive a complimentary Dolls and Queens t-shirt. If you know of a beauty tip and would like to have it read on our show or be a guest on our show, visit our website at www.dqsurgerybar.com. Tune in every other Thursday on the CWLV or watch us on YouTube at Dolls and Queens DQ Surgery Bar. Remember, there's always a flavor for everyone.